Mark Steele. Good morning, everyone. Hey. So good to see you all. Good morning. Gratitude Radio is on. Dynamic Growth with Gratitude with Geeta Krishnan Speaks. Here, live on the Global Radio Show. And today we have our guest speaker, Mark Steele. He's an amazing person. So I'll just invite him in. Let me see if he's already here. And we'll start the show in just about a few. Mark, are you there? Hey everyone, I can see somebody there. Just give me a hello below on the messages so I'll know who's there. Hi everyone, good morning. Geeta Krishnan here. So we're going live.
Good morning, Geeta. We're here.
Awesome. Good morning, Lorna. So good to hear you. Thank you so much. You can hear me well?
Welcome. So good to be here again.
Absolutely. It's all gratitude, flowing gratitude for us. And the more we connect with our gratitudes, the more we are all absolutely enthralled, isn't it? It's just the journey.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Hi. Hi, Girija. So good to see you. Thank you so much for watching us. And I'm just waiting for my guest speaker for today, Mark Steele. Mark, where are you? Hello, I just heard somebody there. Good morning. Is that you, Mark? Probably is finding it difficult to connect on live. Hello, Mark. We are all live.
Hi, Geeta.
Hey, I just got a shock. Where is Mark? Perfect.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. Do you want to join us on the Facebook Live? Are you able to join?
It's not.
I just
not letting me.
I just invited you in. If you can click on. Let me see. Okay.
I can't.
Are you able to join in? Let me see if I can add you. Why is it not add? It's not giving me. Can you just type a hi or something on there?
Just 1 second, sorry.
Okay. Technology.
See that?
Yes. Can you see me there? You can see. Yes, I
can
can
see you.
see. Perfect.
Yes,
So
I can see you.
perfect. So let me see if I can add you through here. It's not allowing me to add you there. So that's what I'm trying to figure out why. Generally, it's just you're joining in from your phone, right? On the Facebook Live. On the Facebook Live.
Not on the Facebook Live.
On the laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's not allowing. If you have to join from the phone to join in, it's okay. Or we can just continue as is. People can hear you. So, are you good this way?
Yep. I'm great.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
I'm not nearly as handsome as my picture makes me out to be. So.
Oh, you are.
Maybe it's bad. Early in the morning that they don't see me.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here, I'm excited to talk.
Perfect. So let's just start the show. Mark is unable to join the Facebook Live on the camera picture, but we can all hear him. He's right here on the radio show, and I'll start the show in just about a few seconds. Thank you all for watching us. Thank you so much. And at any point, if you would like to chime in, the show is for an hour. Me and the guest speaker today is Mark Steele. We'll be sharing and speaking for the first half hour, and then I'll be opening the lines for question and answers, or just sharing your gratitudes on the live radio show as well as on the Facebook Live. So if anybody would want to come on the camera, just ping me, let me know, and I'll get you on the camera. You can share live on the show as well as on the radio show. Please just join us. It's our absolute honor to want you to share with us your gratitudes. If you have any questions, you are most welcome to share. Mark Steele is a presentations and a speaker coach. He teaches people to speak, so it would be an amazing learning session for all of us today. So let me, without further ado, start the show. Give me just a few seconds. Lorna, you can hear as well, right? Everybody on the radio show, all of you can hear us.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for bearing with us.
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves. To start conference recording, press 1. To return to the conference, press star. This conference is being recorded.
Good morning, everyone. Today is the 3rd of May, 2018, and we are on yet another amazing journey with Dynamic Growth with Gratitude. I'm your host, and I'm also a leadership trainer, corporate trainer, gratitude leadership coach, 2 books with a international best-selling author, and a certified speaker. I've been training for the last 14 years, and I've trained over 20,000 people in Fortune 500 companies. And I started this beautiful radio show 2 years back with the intention of bringing about as much gratitude in the world as possible, touching people and making them realize how important gratitude is. And we invite guest speakers on every show, and we, both of us, myself and my guests, share how gratitude has been instrumental in their growth, in their development, and that is all about dynamic growth with gratitude. And today, our amazing guest speaker is Mark Steele. So you can also watch the replay of the Facebook Live. We go live on the radio show. It's a global radio show. It reaches all over the world, people from Paris and all over the US, people from Australia, and had guests from Australia as well, getting up, our show is in the morning, and they were there at 11:30 p.m. It's totally out of the other side of the world, and it's such an honor to have such amazing people here. So it's just wonderful that all of you can join us and be participative of every gratitude world that we are taking to each one of you through our guests and myself. And today, let me share a little more about Mark Steele, our guest for today. Mark Steele is a professional speaker, presentation skills coach, and founder of Present Your Success. His energetic delivery and warm sense of humor resonates with both professional and academic audiences alike. Mark specializes in helping executives and professionals amplify their impact by focusing on speaking with confidence, using business storytelling effectively, and engaging your audience. This combination ensures when you speak, your audience is listening. So as a professional speaker for more than 20 years, Mark has delivered over 2,000 presentations to audiences of all sizes. And before starting Present Your Success, Mark was a product specialist for a world-leading technology firm. In his corporate career, Mark was responsible for over $1.5 billion in total revenue. And to meet these goals, he routinely presented to executives and directors. So, and he loves to climb the rocks. Rock climbing is his hobby, and his hashtag on LinkedIn is ClimbOn. So you can also connect with him on LinkedIn, and he's really popular out there. So let me welcome, and let's all welcome together Mark Steele. A big warm welcome to you, Mark. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Mark? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Did I lose you? Hello, Mark? Okay, I think I've lost him. Okay, you're still here? I'm unable to hear you. On the radio show? Okay, can you please press unmute and see? I'm unable to hear you. Hello, Mark? Yes, I did. I had sent you a special code. Okay, let me just unmute you. It's okay. Okay.
All callers are muted. All callers are unmuted.
Okay, can you hear?
Hi, Geeta.
Okay. Technology. That's okay.
Yep. You would think with almost 20 years working as a technology specialist, I would be able to figure this out, but I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Perfectly okay. As long as we are good and you're here, that's what matters. So a big warm welcome to you once again. So please share your thoughts with us. Please do.
Thank you so much, Geeta, for having me this morning. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I'm really excited to be having this conversation. Geeta and I first connected probably 4 to 5 months ago on LinkedIn, and I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know her and her work and talking about gratitude with her. So I've been looking forward to this conversation for quite some time.
Thank you so much. Before we start on and just delve in, I'll just give a shout out to all those who are watching us on Facebook Live and everybody on our radio show or listening to us. Thank you so much for joining us. A big shout out to Girija, which is joining us from Bangalore. Adele, hi Girija, hi Oleg. So good to all of these are they are watching us from Florida. Hi Adele. Deanne, Carissa, hi, so good to hear you. Robert V. Sopo, thank you so much. Sandhya, she's joining us. She's one of my students joining us from India. Hi Radhika. They're all my students. Hi Sheetal, he's my wonderful dear friend and my neighbor in India. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi Jason, thank you so much. Hi Maina, hi Sharis. Thank you so much, all of you, for watching us. And we, without further interacting with just ourselves and what we can put forth gratitude as a concept, let's talk to Mark Steele. How was his personal journey, how that affected him, what was that gratitude that really motivated him to be himself, to be the wonderful person that he is today. Please share, Mark.
Thank you, Geeta. For me, gratitude, my journey of gratitude has been probably 5 to 7 years now that it has really transformed my life. Taking a few steps back, I have been a professional speaker for at least 2 decades now, as you said. I have worked in the corporate world for almost 15 of those years. And when I first started working in the corporate world, I really struggled with my own confidence. I struggled to feel like I belonged in that job, in that role, in working for a world-leading organization. I hadn't gone to college, not a professional university. I didn't have a degree, and I somewhat fortunately stumbled into that career in the corporate world. But because I hadn't pursued a degree, I felt like I didn't belong there. I felt like people knew so much more than me, or they were so much smarter and better at business than me.
True.
And so for years, I struggled with that feeling. I struggled with comparison. And it wasn't until I discovered gratitude and the power of gratitude that I really started to understand what unique strengths I had. It didn't matter what other people had. It only mattered what I could do well and what my unique value was. And the more I focused on that unique strength and being grateful for those gifts that I had, with that gratitude came so much more confidence. And that confidence led me to a very successful career in the corporate world, and only that success brought me to have the confidence to and the desire to start to inspire other people to have that same sense of gratitude, that same sense of confidence that I have. And that's what propelled me to start my own business just 8 months ago at this point.
That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Thank you so much for sharing that, Mark. Because everybody, each one of us, how much ever we may be the best of speakers, and I'm sure even Les Brown has shared that. He's one of the most prominent speakers, but he still has said that. And he's battled the confidence issue as well. He has had tremendous success right now just by focusing on what we want to do, our passion, our goals, how we want to bring them forth. That's what it's all about. It's just what is it that we want? What is it that we want to share with the world? What is our why? And the more we focus on that, the more we get attuned to that, the more we are so ingrained with that, it just gets us to do all that's needed to do to just go forth and be out there. And I'm so grateful for you for sharing that, and especially now that you've started your business, just been 8 months, and it must have been quite a tumultuous journey for you to move from the corporate world. You were in a very prominent organization working for 20 years, right? And it must have been quite a challenge for you to move out of there. So can you share any aspects or any particular gratitude that you have either for the organization or some person there, or the journey itself? How was it, and how did it motivate you to find your why and be where you are today?
Yeah, I don't think we have enough time for me to share all of the gratitude that I have for everybody that helped me along the way. But first and foremost, from a personal perspective, gratitude to my wife and my daughter, who's 17 now. My son is 25. They have been so supportive which helped me feel that I was able to make this transition. Without my wife supporting me and encouraging me, and even helping me in those moments where I still doubted that I could do this, or I doubted that it was a good idea to leave a successful job and start my own business from nothing. Without their encouragement and their support, I wouldn't have had the confidence to do it. So first and foremost, I'm so grateful to my family and my friends for encouraging me. And then being able to build enough confidence to say, yes, I am being successful in my corporate world, and in fact, last year was the most successful. It is the most successful I've had in almost 15 years with this company. And to be able to say, this is great, but it's not what I was put in this world to do. This is not my calling. And my calling is to inspire inspire other people to live lives of confidence. To be able to make that transition and to be able to be able to do it successfully, you need a community of support. You need a circle of support around you. And I very quickly found that through making connections on LinkedIn. So being able to connect with people like yourself and people that have now come to be friends of mine that are scattered all over the world, like Kurt Mercadante down in Charleston, South Carolina, and Toph Evans in New Zealand, and Fraser Cameron, who's now in France. To be able to connect with that community, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to have that platform, the LinkedIn platform, available to me, and to be able to meet people that are genuinely interested in your success. It makes me feel like anything is possible. It makes me feel that nothing is unsolvable. And so without question, both my very close circle, my family, my friends, my mom, and very close friends, to that extended circle, that extended community that I've come to know over the past 8 months, I can't properly express my gratitude for those closest to me.
That is so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. And you're so right. LinkedIn community it's like family now, and the way we connect, especially we've been having the LinkedIn Locals. You've been one of the hosts of the LinkedIn Locals, and it's been such an amazing way to get to know each other, get to stay connected, and we've built that family, isn't it? Even the LinkedIn Local. Please share a little more about your experience, about putting it up together, and how that has been instrumental in your career as well.
Yes, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because for those folks listening, if you've built a community, whether it's on Facebook or whether on LinkedIn, that is great. But that really is only part of what's possible. As I started making connections with people on LinkedIn, I wanted it to be, I wanted it to transform. I wanted it to go to the next level of connecting with somebody. And so at first, I jumped on video calls with them, whether it was Skype or Zoom. I would jump on video call, just do a 15-minute call, and sometimes it ended up being several hours that we would jump. You and I got on the phone shortly after connecting on LinkedIn.
Yes, we did.
And it just had a great conversation. And so it was a natural evolution. I continued to look for ways, well, how can I make this even more real? And I started to see postings about other cities around the world were having this, what they called LinkedIn Local, which is just the community of LinkedIn people in that area getting together for several hours and getting to know each other, doing networking and just enjoying time together. And I immediately, upon seeing that, I said, why isn't this happening in Chicago?
Tell me about it.
And so I started looking around for people, quickly found that a small group of other people that they were just as interested as I was. And so a team of us, I believe it was 5 or 6 people, came together, and we planned our first event that was the end of February, and we've already had our second event that was just a couple weeks ago. And to say it was transformational doesn't even properly describe it. The people that you have been sharing with, you have been building with and connecting with, you finally get to meet face to face and give them a hug or shake their hand and just get to know them. It really takes that online connection and makes it completely real. And I was so happy that you were able to attend the first event, and that was the first time that I got to see you face to face. It's the first of many times that you and I meet face to face.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to meet you all in May. Hopefully I would be also speaking because I'll be traveling in June, July out of the country. So hopefully in May we would be able to create that opportunity and make it happen for LinkedIn Local. Yay!
Yay!
That is amazing. It's so true. The more we connect, it's basically we connect with each other on an online platform like Facebook. Facebook, we've connected with so many wonderful people, and the same way with LinkedIn, with Twitter, with Instagram, with Snapchat. We connect with people, but then we sometimes forget to realize that on the other side too there are people, so we tend to just connect and let it go. But we need to take it one step further, just like Mark shared just now with us, one step further of making the phone call. Even on a Facebook Messenger, just you can make a phone call today, or on LinkedIn, just message and connect and create those opportunities to speak and connect on Skype or Zoom. That builds the connection. You see each other, and then finally when you actually meet with each other, it's like when we met for the first time, me and Mark and everybody on the LinkedIn platform, they already knew me just because we've met each other so many times via messages, via interactions, via videos on the Facebook as well as on LinkedIn. So it was like as though we are just meeting our community, we are meeting our family, we're meeting our friends. So it was totally at a different level. You connect and people come forth to you, oh, I saw your video there. So just going out there and experiencing. And I remember Brian, right? The tree mover, he came up to me, Mark, and he said, I saw your video and I wanted to come and connect with you, the first snow video which I had posted. So every time we connect, it just makes us want to connect more. And Mark, please share how, as a speaker coach, as a presentation skills coach, can you share some tips with our audience, with our listeners? How does connecting with people, and how does one person, especially on video, if the person wants to connect with the audience, or if you can share some tips with our audience?
Happy to do that. The ability, let's just say, we have never had such a wonderful opportunity available to us to be able to take advantage of things like online video to connect with people in ways that truly can change our lives, can create connections, can open up new business opportunities, can form. We've never had that sort of, certainly my mom, my grandmother didn't have those types of opportunities until just over the last 10 years or so. In order to meet somebody, you had to be in the room with them.
Exactly.
And now I can, in a matter of seconds, I can connect with somebody on the other side of the world. And just as you were saying, Geeta, have the chance to get to know them as if we were next door neighbors. So using online video is a very important part of that. And now is such a great time for people to start to experiment with online video, because we are still at the beginning stages of using online video. So you're one of just a few people around the world that would start to use it. And I'm exaggerating intentionally just a little bit. Of course, there's lots of people using Skype and things like that. But for you to be able to take advantage of video, just like you're doing here today, Geeta, doing Facebook Live,
Exactly.
or posting videos on LinkedIn. You are just one of a handful of people that are doing that. And that gives you lots of opportunity to not do it well and to just keep trying and getting comfortable with it. And so as a skills coach, my number one sort of set of encouragement or things that I would tell somebody that is thinking about creating videos or thinking about using Facebook Live. Step number one, just do it. That's my most professional advice that I can give, is start doing it. That's the only way, that's the best way that you're going to learn. And then over time, you'll start to become more confident, and you'll start to get feedback from the people that are seeing your video content, that are watching the Facebook Lives and things like that. And you'll start to say, hey, somebody asked me a question. Now that question gives me an opportunity to create a new video to answer that question. Or I just spoke with somebody on the other side of the world and they told me about an experience that they had. So that's a new story that I can tell. So it starts to feed itself. You get more confident, meaning more people will connect with you, which means that you're getting more and more stories and more content that you can share. So that only until you start can you start to begin that magical sort of process of making those connections, getting to know people, learning their stories, and then becoming more and more comfortable in using video. So that would be the number one thing where I would start is don't talk yourself out of it. Just do it and learn from it.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is spectacular. Thank you so much for sharing that, Mark. What was, when we talk about, what was that moment that motivated you to want to be the skills coach that you are today? What was that why that really prompted you? What was that story behind that?
It really did stem from my own struggle years ago with confidence, with not believing in myself. And I personally, for me, I actually hit a low quite a few years ago at this point, 4 or 5 years ago, where I just felt that I was not being genuine to myself. I was not being authentic to myself because I was doubting my abilities, which were holding me back in my career. I loved my wife and my children, but I felt that I couldn't leave that career in order to pursue what I really wanted to do, those types of things. So I was really struggling with myself.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, when I was feeling sort of my most depressed, my most stuck, that's when I said, well, what's the one thing you can do? I was spending far too much time telling myself all the things I could not do.
Yes.
And so I said, well, what can you do? And the thing that occurred to me is I can be grateful. I can say thank you for what I do have. I have my health. I have a house. I have a wonderful wife. I have children. I have a career that, although that's not the right career for me, it's providing for my family. And it was at that point that I said, okay, then write it down. start to write down 3 things every single day that you are grateful for. Even if you've had a really tough day at work, even if things aren't going well, you got bills that you're not sure how you're going to pay for, find 3 things that you are grateful for. And it was that simple practice. It was so easy to do, but that literally started to change my life in that moment. Because every day, and in fact I became so excited about it that after journaling for probably 2 or 3 months, I started to wake up and review what I had written in the journal the night before. So I would start and end each of my days thinking about what I was most grateful for. And that alone started to transform how I looked at the world, how I looked at myself, and it was taking me getting to that point where I knew that I had to find something that I could do. And I'm so grateful that I found something so small, so simple, and yet so powerful that it really started to change my life.
And that is so true. Thank you so much, because that's our whole intention and point of bringing gratitude in the forefront, because a lot of us don't realize that. And that was the trajectory for the change that brought in so much of happiness and abundance into your life, isn't it, Mark?
Without question. Now I live a life of abundance, even though I went from a successful career to starting my own business where there isn't much income coming. But I live such a bigger life of abundance now than I ever have before at any point in my life. And it is because of that gratitude foundation that only because of that has all of this abundance become possible.
Absolutely. And that abundance will lead you to many more abundances, even in the financial state or in the happiness stage, in the family. Everything is abundance. The more people tend to think that when we have big palatial homes or cars and loads of clothes, branded goods, that's when we are rich and happy. But the happiness is like somebody had shared, the person was asked a question, what is it that you're going to do as a child? What is it that you're going to do when you grow up? And the teacher asked the child said, when I grow up, I want to be happy. The teacher said, no, you didn't understand my question. What do you want to become? Do you want to become an engineer? Do you want to be a doctor? So the child replied back to her that you haven't understood life. So it's such a profound thought that tells us that the more we realize what happiness is all about, and that happiness brings in everything that we want in life. Absolutely, we can create that. Law of attraction is absolutely possible. And the more we think what we want, rather than, as you rightly said, I just stuck to what you said, Mark, that we want to create what we want. In just those few words you said that. I keep telling myself, I can't. And then one day I asked myself, what is it that I can? And you started writing the gratitudes journal. And that moment made that difference in your life. And it's so powerful. Just focusing on what we can. What is it that we want? What is it that we bring in so many disillusions in our minds. We keep talking about, this may not happen, that may not happen, this is the way it has to happen, but I don't think it will happen. But then why not, as Mark rightly said just now, why not we think about what we can? What is it that is in our hands? What is it that we can predominantly focus on and get things done the way we want? Just keep telling ourselves that this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want, this or something better, this or something better, this or something better. That is a mantra which it's more like an incantation which I received, and and I keep telling myself is this or something better, and it will come to you. It is bound to come to you, because that is what life is all about. What we think we can create. And that is life. Everything that's around us, we have created it ourselves. We have actually, our human mind has engineered it ourselves. It's scientifically proven and shown. Right, Mark? What do you say there?
100%. And then just building on what you were just saying about start small and success happens. Just shortly after starting as small as I could, which was just writing down what I was grateful for, the next smallest thing, I said, well, what's the next change? How can I continue moving forward? I'm writing down what I'm grateful for. My next change was to drink a glass of water when I first woke up in the morning. I didn't drink a lot of water. I drank soda and throughout the day, and I didn't drink much water. And for years, of course, I get told that drinking water is great, and that especially if you drink water when you first wake up, that's a way to jumpstart your metabolism and get you going. So I said, okay, I can do that. And I started drinking a glass of water every morning when I woke up. And fast forward, I'd never been to the gym. I was always aspiring to be healthy. Now, fast forward 1 year later, and I humbly say I am in the best shape of my life. I go to a rock climbing gym 2 to 3 times a week. I work out anywhere from 15 minutes to 25 minutes, 5 days a week when I wake up in the morning. And that all started from drinking that glass of water. It is no exaggeration. It started from drinking that glass of water. So start small. Don't think of all these big changes you need to make in your life. Think about what you can do. And starting small is much better than not starting at all. And so again, it goes back to that gratitude. I'm so thankful that I started the journey. I found little things that I can do, and now it's led to so many big and wonderful things in my life.
That is phenomenal. Absolutely, the pearls, the gems that you're sharing right now, Mark. Thank you so much. And it's such a honor to share and talk with all these wonderful thoughts that you have, and everybody sharing on the Facebook Live and in the radio show. I'm sure they're wanting to share more. So let's open the lines for Q&A, and I want to share what people are talking about on the Facebook Live as well. So before that, if you would like to share your information, how people can reach you if they want to hire you as a coach or invite you to speak at events, so please do share your information.
Great. The best way to reach me is please connect me on LinkedIn. I am Mark Steele at Present Your Success. My handle on almost every platform is Steele Speaks. That would be STEEL Speaks. There's no E on the end of my last name, so Steele Speaks. And please connect to me on LinkedIn, say hi. And then my website is presentyoursuccess.com. So that's another great, I do blogging there. I actually have a free giveaway that just tips on how to be a more confident presenter. So there's something that you can download. But just stop by the website, but reach out to me on LinkedIn. I would love to connect.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Mark. Do connect with Mark. He has some amazing tips, and even on LinkedIn, he keeps sharing videos, contents. Video Insights is one series that he does that is absolutely super duper amazing, and Climb On is his hashtag. And also, let me share my information. I'm Geeta Krishnan. You can reach me on my website, geetakrishnan.com. There are loads of videos, and my YouTube channel. All these Facebook Lives go on my YouTube channel. You're most welcome to watch them. can connect with me on LinkedIn as Geeta Krishnan. Geeta Krishnan Speaks is my handle. On Twitter, Geeta K Speaks. Geeta Krishnan Speaks on Instagram, and also on Facebook Live. My Facebook page is Geeta Krishnan Speaks, Dynamic Growth with Gratitude. It's a verified page. You're most welcome to connect there. And just message me, ping me, and reach out to my office, 407-371-2116, if you would want to know more about my programs. And as a gratitude leadership coach, I coach corporate executives as well as individuals to find their happiness and to thank and laugh all the way to the bank. So let me open the lines for Q&A. It's actually open today, so if anybody would like to join us on the radio show from the Facebook Live, there is a link there. You can click on the link and you will get all the information. You would also be able to listen to the replay of the radio show through the week until the next week for the new guest speaker. You'll be able to listen, so you can register on the link. It's right below. It's on the page, also on the Facebook Live. And I would just open up the lines for question and answers, or please share your gratitudes. Just come over. We're all a big, happy virtual family here. Thank you so much. The lines are open. Thank you so much. Somebody says they love the questions. The link is just on top of the same Facebook Live. If you could just click on the link, you will get all the information of the radio show questions. Hi, Joanne. You can just join in. I sent you the phone number in your text. You have that. So join in on the radio show. It's on your phone, Joanne. Link is on top. Thank you so much. There you go. Mark loves questions, so just join us. Thank you so much. Or you can post your questions on the Facebook Live. I'll give a shout out to all those who are watching us on Facebook Live. The lines are open. Hi, Lorna. If you'd like to share your gratitudes, please join us. If anybody else would like to join us? Most of you are driving, I know, so it's just if you are able to, please do join us. A big shout out to all those who are watching us live on Facebook. Myrna, thank you so much. Hi Suchi, so good to see you. Hi Marta, thank you so much. Hi Sheris, thank you. Hi Geraldine, thank you so much. Suchi is showering love and likes on us continuously. Thank you so much, Suchi. Hi Donna, thank you so much. So good to see you. Hi Allison. Hi Mariam, thank you. Hi Mom, thank you for watching us. Hi Om Prakash, he's my student from India. Mark, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, perfect. I couldn't hear you earlier. Okay, there's Gus. Hi Gus, thank you so much. Are you able to see the messages on the Facebook Live? You can share if there are any questions. You can share the answers too. Hi Yasmin, thank you so much for watching us. Hi Mape, she's watching us from Nepal, Burma on the other side of the world. Hi Rita. Ritanji, thank you so much for watching us. They're from India. Mark, Suchi is from Singapore. She's watching us and sharing wonderful thoughts. She's a big fan of LOA, Law of Attraction, and it's working for her. Absolutely, Suchi. I know it's absolutely something that all of us need to focus and keep working towards that. Just putting ourselves out there, putting our thoughts out there, and bringing it closer to us. And Suchi shares, she starts her day with 2 glasses of water, and Mark does the same, so she's all excited about it. And Suchi's showering love on us. Thank you so much, Suchi. I'm so excited. Bonnie, hi Bonnie. So good to see you. Yeah, go ahead.
And the power of video, and somebody that does that very, very well is Suchi. So,
yes.
So please make sure that you're connected with her. She creates some amazing, wonderful videos on LinkedIn as well.
Absolutely. This is such a pleasure, and there are more messages for us here. Thank you so much, Suchi. I hope you heard what Mark said. He's totally a big fan of yours. And yes, connected with Geeta and Mark. Thank you so much, Suchi. And hi, Joanne. Hope you're able to come join in on the show. I don't know why you're not finding the link. It's just on top on the same page. If you click on the link, you'll be able to register on that. And I've also texted you the phone number to join in on the link as well. Mark, if you could do me a favor, if you could just post the number and the code on the page on the Facebook Live for me, because I'm unable to do it here. If you can do that, yeah, just so that people can join in if they want to. Joanne, Mark is posting the number and the phone number code so that you can join the phone line, the radio show, especially for you. Wonderful.
Geeta?
Yes, indeed. Are you here?
Good morning, Geeta. This is Deborah Robbins. How are you today?
Hi, Deborah. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm fantastic. So good to hear you. Oh my God, it's been like what?
It's been a while, but I just wanted to say thank you very much, Geeta, for creating this platform, for sharing information like this. Thank you, Mark, for the message that you shared today. I am currently coaching a person very close to me, and all of the words said today, all of the processes and the steps and the suggestions and recommendations were exactly what I needed to hear to share with this person very close to me. So I thank you both from the bottom of my heart. And Geeta, is there some way I would love to be able to share this conversation with this special person?
Surely.
Is there some way that I can have a copy of the recording to share?
Absolutely. I'll share the recording with you, and even the Facebook Live. It's all on the. It's going to be on my page, so you can share it with the person as well. You can just download it, and if I'll be able to download it. I'll share it. I'll email it to you as well.
Wonderful. Very well. Well, thank you both so much, and please know that all of the words you spoke today were taken to heart and were meant for. I'm sure there are many others out there who are appreciative of what you shared today, but thank you very much.
Thank you. So that's very kind of you. Thank you.
That is so amazing. Thank you so much, Deborah. It's such an honor to have you with us and share. And Deborah is my dearest friend, and we met in Atlanta, and we just jumped and hugged at each other. And we drove down together for an event in Tallahassee and back, and we are the best of friends. I just love you so much. Thank you so much, Deborah. Can't thank you enough.
I love and appreciate you, Geeta. You have truly taught me and continue to teach me the value of gratitude and appreciation in life. And thank you for continuing week after week to bring us these very special moments and insight, because we need it. So thank you. I look forward to next week.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, blessed, gratitude-filled day today, and continue for the whole week. Thank you so much, Deborah.
Thank you.
Truly appreciate you. Bye-bye. Take care. The lines are open. Please join us and share your gratitudes. That was Deborah Robbins, who joined us from Alabama in the US. Hi, Kavita. So good to see you. Yes, thank you so much. Mark shared the event. The Eventbrite link. So you just click on the link and register, and you get the phone number and code that you can jump in on the radio show as well. And you will be also able to listen to the replay of the radio show through the week whenever. So just register and you can listen to the replay. You also have the Facebook Live, which is going to be there on my page. So please share. Just as Deborah said, there are so many more people out there who would want to hear more about what we are doing, as well as all the wonderful tips that Mark shared and each of my guest speakers share. So I do this show every week, every Thursday, 9 a.m. EST, 8 a.m. CST, 6:30 p.m. IST, and Singapore time. Suchi would know better. Suchi, please type in the Singapore time for me, for our guests and who would want to join us. And absolutely, so just join us and share your gratitudes and share the video so that more people can be part of the gratitude community and be gratitude leadership leaders. Thank you so much for watching us. Let me just give a shout out. The lines are open. If anybody is on the radio show, please join us and share your thoughts. Joanne, were you able to come in? Just let me know. If you go on your phone number, you will still have the text messages. I think she's on here. I can hear some background music. To join us, the lines are still. Yes, Mark.
While we're waiting for some folks to ask questions, let me ask you a surprise question.
Oh, okay. Okay, I love surprises.
Yes. Tell me something yesterday that you were grateful for.
Tell me what yesterday I was grateful for. That's the question?
Yes. Share something yesterday that you were grateful for.
Absolutely. So yesterday I was on a radio show with Sean Douglas, and the radio show was Transformation Radio, and it was a blog talk show in the evening at 5 p.m. It was going live. And it was so amazing. It was absolutely uncut. We hadn't planned anything. He just told me it's all about transformation and that's it. And the moment he asked me the questions, I knew what I had to say. And somehow it just rung so close to my heart. I spoke about my mom. I spoke about my legacy. Suchi, you know about that. I spoke about the 30 million children that I want to touch by 2030. And it's absolutely an amazing thought that came to my mind. I don't know, I'm so grateful just for being able to get the opportunity to reach out to more people, and the platform that I've created here. I'm so grateful for this platform, because if you don't get opportunity, you create it for yourself. That's what I've learned. And when you create it for yourself, you're creating it for others too. And my intention was, okay, not just me, let me give more people the opportunity. It's not just that I invite highly skilled, extremely well-established speakers, but everybody who would want to share their gratitudes, everyone who would want to speak more. And I'm so grateful of that thought, because that has brought in so much of value into my life, so much of abundance into my life. People from all over the world reaching out. They want me to come and speak at different venues or on different parts of the world. And they want me to support them, especially in different volunteering causes. And I'm a Global Goodwill Ambassador, so I'm grateful for that opportunities. It's just the energy that, and I'm feeling better now with my foot. I'm able to walk a little bit more. And something, Mark, I don't know if I've told you before, I started writing my gratitudes 1, 3, 4, 5 at a time, and eventually become 10 to 15. And then I encourage my clients to write at least 50, and obviously I do that too. We need to walk the talk. And today I am very honored and love to share that I write 101 gratitudes every day. The first thing in the morning. Wow. In one of the journals one of my morning routines is writing down 101 gratitudes every day. It's just, it doesn't take a lot of time now. Initially it did, but I sincerely encourage all of us to just start writing a little bit. If we can write just a gratitude, or just tell somebody that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for you. Why am I grateful? What is it? The reason behind that, as Mark asked me right now. Just start thinking and it comes flowing down. So I cannot stop now, right? So you asked me 1 or 2 or 3, and I'm just continuing with the gratitudes. I'm grateful for being able to see you all. I'm grateful for being able to talk to you. I'm grateful for being able to share my experiences, share my inspirations, share just what I want to do and support. And that's all it's all about. How can we not be grateful for what is there, what we have with us? And that's the most powerful tool that I can just write from my heart. It's just, thank you, Mark, for asking me that.
It's so, you said so many wonderful things, and I know if folks want to ask questions, we want to get to those. But I'm just so appreciative of you sharing that you write 101 things that you're grateful for. In a funny way, you have trained yourself. You are an elite athlete of gratitude. So you have trained your body and your brain to be constantly looking for things to be grateful for. Just Imagine what a wonderful life you must lead. And it's certainly, for me, I get excited when I have 3, 4, 5 things in one day that I write down. But you've opened my eyes that there's so much more opportunity available to me. So thank you so much for sharing that.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you so much, Mark, for asking me and giving me the opportunity to share that. So it's just supporting each other in the best way that we can. And yes, as Suchi just shared, grateful for having this live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Suchi. Thank you. Training, and she shares that training subconscious naturally. Exactly. So the more we train subconscious, thank you, Suchi. Thank you for the kind words of appreciation. She shares that you want that as you know it clearly, that's your purpose. Exactly. So the more we know our purpose, what is it that we want in our lives, the more we connect with our purpose, we just keep ourselves putting out there and letting people know this is what I want to do, this is how I want to create. And my gratitude leadership, the book that I'm writing, it's all about that. The gratitude quotient that I'm talking about, it's all about that, how we can bring in gratitude as a powerful tool in our lives. And there's each one of our guest speakers bring in so much value, so much energy to just put that stamp on that. So it's like we have been stamped with gratitude leadership today. And thank you so much, Mark, for sharing that. And let's give a shout out for some more of our watchers, listeners. Shall we? Just give me 1 second. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Hi, Edith. Thank you so much for watching us. Edith is joining us from Florida. Thank you so much, Suchi, for just being so supportive and sharing. And the thoughts are so flowing. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Kavita Joshi. Thank you so much for joining us. She's joining us from India. Hi, Joanne. Hope you're watching us, but hope you are able to join us on the radio show as well. I would love to hear your voice. Thank you so much, Bonnie. And Suchi shares, gratitude attracts more grace. And yes, it does. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much for watching us. So good to see you. And Mark, you wanted to share something. Sorry, I just thought I'll give a shout out and then we'll share more.
No, it just something quickly you said, as you strive to help and reach 30 million people, that led me to something about being a competent presenter, or a presentation tip is think about how your message can help the people that are listening to it. Whether you're speaking over video, whether you're speaking in person, if you focus more on how you can help, what your message is to help the people that you're talking to, it takes a lot of that pressure off yourself. Too many people get nervous and self-conscious because they think the speech is about them, but it isn't. It's about the people you're trying to help. It's the people you're trying to share your message with. And when you were speaking about how you're so grateful for the opportunity to help so many people, then it just reminded me of how important that is when we're speaking to anyone. Think about how you can help them. Don't think about what this means to yourself. And that'll help get rid of a lot of those nerves when you're speaking to people.
Absolutely. That is perfect and phenomenal. So grateful to you for sharing that. Yes, indeed. So more we think about others, how are we going to help them? Because every one of us, my first book, Journey to the Stage, Volume 4, shares my journey as a speaker. So my title of the chapter is From a Meek to a Mesmerizing Speaker. Meek to a Mesmerizing Speaker. So what it talks about, I used to be a shy girl when I was in school. I was not all that. The way I'm speaking today, I wasn't in school, but I used to participate in all competitions and events and elocutions. But when it came to interacting with friends and just going out and stuff like that, I was very shy. But it took me some time to come out of that bring about that confidence in myself. And as Mark rightly said, focusing on what we are offering, focusing on others, what is it, how important your message is to be reaching all those people out there who want to hear it. That made the difference for me. And as Mark rightly said, it does make the difference, each one of us. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes, Suchi shares, focus on how can I add value to the others. Absolutely, Suchi. Thank you so much for sharing that. And Mark, and know that you do have a message, a unique one. Only you have lived your experiences and shared them. Absolutely, Mark. Yes, indeed. I just wanted to read that out because it's so powerful. It's so abundant. And please share it yourself too. Mark?
Yes, for sure. People tend to think, well, I shouldn't speak. I shouldn't say what I want to say because other people have heard it before, and they have never heard it from your perspective, from your life experiences, from the journey that you've been on. So never miss an opportunity to speak.
Absolutely. And this session today was so powerful, Mark. Thank you so much for sharing such abundant wealth of information. And there are a number of people watching us, and I would encourage all of you to participate in the discussions and also share it on your pages so that more people can benefit. It's just a process of you wanting to speak. You needn't want to speak on a stage, but you still want to speak to your friends. You still want to speak to in your schools and colleges, and as if you're a student, you still want to speak to your family members comfortably. So all these tips, the raw, genuine that Mark just shared, Suchi shared raw and genuine insights. Each and every one of us can do that, and go ahead and share it on your pages and encourage more people to come out and speak. Do videos. There are tips here which helps you to share more videos, how you can be comfortably, eloquently share. And all of us have started from scratch. I moved from India to the US and started from scratch on my business, building my coaching business, speaking business. I've written 2 books, and I'm a corporate trainer. So everybody starts from somewhere, each one of us, and it's up to us how we want to build ourselves. What is it that we want to do, and keep focusing on that. And Dynamic Growth with Gratitude, the Gratitude Radio Show is all about that. More guests will be coming in every week and sharing their insights, their struggles, their failures, and their difficulties, their the confidence level, how it affected us, and how gratitude has been instrumental in bringing all these wonderful things in their lives. And Mark today was so amazing, sharing such absolutely pearls of gems today with us. So thank you so much, Mark. I can't thank you enough, and I'm so grateful for LinkedIn to connect us, and we were able to meet, and you happen to be here in Chicago where I am, so we could connect, and we did videos together, and I'll be sharing it in a series coming this week because I wanted it to come after the radio show because we'll be having this as well. So I'm so absolutely thrilled to be part of this conversation today, and thank you so much. Thank you. Would like to share any parting thoughts?
You are so welcome, Geeta, and thank you for inviting me to come on the show, and thank you for everybody that took the time to out of their busy days to join us. It's just so wonderful to think that I have the opportunity to speak to people all around the world. So thank you for your time. Thank you, Geeta, for having such a wonderful platform where you're connecting to people and sharing your wisdom on how gratitude can change our lives.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mark. Truly honor you and appreciate you. And everybody who's been listening to us on the radio show, thank you so much. And who'll be listening to the replay, please listen and share your thoughts with us. on any of my pages or reach out to Mark. Mark, once again, if you would want to share your website with our audience.
My website is presentyoursuccess.com, and you can connect to me on any platform at Steele Speaks, but LinkedIn is a great place to connect to me, so please do reach out to me on LinkedIn.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And if you would want to post the website on the comment section too, so that people can reach you, and also the LinkedIn handle if you want, and that would be amazing. And thank you everybody for watching us on the Facebook Live, on my business page. Thank you so much for watching us, as well as on my personal page. We've been interacting for a wonderful over an hour, and time just flies, and we're all together here on a virtual coffee meet, and filled with gratitude, filled with love and affection. Thank you so much. Truly honor each one of you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care, and looking forward to seeing you all next week with yet another amazing guest speaker who will be sharing all his and her insights to the world, through the world of gratitude, through the kaleidoscope of gratitude. Gratitude leadership is what we all believe in, and let's all be gratitude leaders. Thank you so much, and go ahead and share the video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye from Geeta Krishnan and Mark Steele, who is on the radio show here with us. Thank you. Bye-bye, Mark. Bye, everyone.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Geeta.
Thank you. Bye-bye.